Introduction. This information is written for those who want to know about beauty training. The author's name is Gloria Guerra, and I am your narrator, Christine Beheimer. Gloria is an advocate for beauty school helper in educational program, and she's the author of this book. This book is dedicated to those who want to know more about cosmetology. This book can show you how to do tints, facials, nails, and hair. Before using these instructions for any procedures in this book, call your state board to learn of any changes in the cosmetology field. Times are changing, and so is the state board. 70% alcohol is no longer needed. Clean metal instruments in quads. You don't leave the metal instruments in quads too long because it may rust. Do not use 70% alcohol to clean hands or sanitize table. Wash hands with soap and water and dry off with a paper towel. The paper towel is used on top of the table instead of a towel. After you use paper towel for procedures, throw away paper towel in garbage. Gloria Guerra is a cosmetologist. Her skills are in all lines of beauty work. She enjoys mostly cutting hair and giving perms. She's been doing beauty work off and on. She's a mother of 3 wonderful adult children. We hope you enjoy Beauty School Helper. Chapter 1. Tints. Part 1. Tints. Virgin tint to cover gray. Virgin tint to cover gray is the same as virgin tint going darker. Step 1. Apply tint from scalp to the porous ends and wait 25 minutes. Step 2. Apply to the ends and wait 3 minutes. Part 2 of tints. Retouch to cover gray. Retouch going darker and retouch to cover gray. Step 1. Apply from the scalp line to line of demarcation 1/2. Remember, apply to new growth only 1/2 inch from new growth and wait 25 minutes. Please note, soap cap hair because regular tint would darken hair. Dilute. Part 3. Tints. Virgin tint going lighter. Step 1. Apply 1/2 inch away from the scalp to the ends and wait 25 minutes. Step 2. Go back, apply to scalp, and wait 3 minutes. Part 4 of tints. Virgin tint going darker. Step 1. Apply to scalp to ends and leave 1/2 free at the ends and wait 25 minutes. Step 2. Apply to ends and wait 3 minutes. Part 5 of tints. Back to natural with new growth. Back to natural with new growth is the same dye with 1/2 inch outgrowth. Step 1. Apply from the line of demarcation to the porous end and wait 25 minutes. Step 2. Apply to the scalp. Step 3. Go back and apply to the ends and wait 3 minutes. Part 6 of tints. Back to natural without new growth. Step 1. Apply to scalp, leave ends free, and wait 25 minutes. Step 2. Go back and apply to ends. Wait 3 minutes. Part 1 of bleach. Virgin bleach. Step 1. Apply 1/2 inch away from scalp to the ends of the hair and wait 45 minutes. Step 2. Apply to scalp. Part 2 of bleach. Retouch bleach. Step 1. Apply from scalp to line of demarcation outgrowth and wait 45 minutes. Remember, 1/2 inch, rub some with a towel and check it. Part 1 of relaxer. Virgin relaxer. Step 1. Apply 1/2 inch from scalp to ends of hair and wait 10 minutes. Step 2. Go back and apply to scalp and wait 5 minutes. Step 3. Go back and smooth through the ends. Part 2 of relaxer. Retouch relaxer. Step 1. Apply to new growth 1/2 inch to the line of demarcation and wait 15 minutes. Remember, outline the section and smooth through. How to set table up for state board. State board tints, relaxer, and bleach. Wash your hands with soap and water for every procedure. Before and after, make sure you dry your hands. You wipe your hands with a paper towel. Throw paper towel in trash can. Set up table. You can clean table off with a piece of cotton and sanitizer. Put one towel on table and a paper towel on top. Soil container empty for combs and brushes and clips that drop. Make sure you put quats in the container. Disinfect with 1 cup of quats in hot water to clean and disinfect your brushes and combs. Have a clean, empty container for combs and brushes that are clean. Sanitizer in container to disinfect table and quats to disinfect sharp metal instruments. Put that in the middle of the table. Tissue wipes are for brush or comb that drops on the floor. You pick it up with a wipe. You put tissue or wipes in trash, and you put combs and brushes in soil container. At the end of the day, after your practical is over, you take the brushes and combs out of soil container and wash them off with soap and water. Please have a bag for trash on the side of the table. Soil laundry bag for soiled towels. Material to place on table: Vaseline, spatula, gloves, tint solution, or shaving cream. 4 large clips, a Tints brush, and an all-purpose comb. For patron neck, a neck strip, a plastic cape, and 4 large clips. Material needed: Vaseline, in container, to outline the outside of the patron hairline. A spatula, to take Vaseline out of the container. Gloves, to put on for chemicals treatment, relaxer, and bleach and tints. 2 towels, 1 for chemicals and 1 towel for the table. Shaving cream, in container, to apply on patron or mannequin. 4 large clips, for each parting to hold in place. Tint brush, to apply shaving cream on patron or mannequin. An all-purpose comb to section hair. A neck strip, to put on patron or mannequin head for the section of the patron's skin from touching the cape. Garbage bag, to dispose of waste material. Cotton, in container, can be used to clean table and to clean excessive Vaseline on palm of hand. Wipes, to pick up anything that falls on the floor. Plastic cape, to protect patron. Quats, in container, to disinfect your sharp metal instrument. Remember to wash your hands with soap and water for every procedure. Make sure you dry your hands. Reminder when setting table: take your wristwatch. Check wristwatch for time before and after procedure. Sanitize hands with soap and water. Place a paper towel on table. Put gloves on. Check patron for scalp abrasions on every chemical treatment. If there is a scalp abrasion on scalp, do not give any chemical treatment. When combing hair, start at the bottom and work your way up. Section hair in 4 sections. Part hair in 4 sections. Place 1 clip in each section. Do what the card gives you. Example, 1/2 virgin tint going lighter. Do what the book says and let the instructor turn the book. Stand and wait for instructor to come by. Show instructor what you are doing and follow book. A reminder on tints. 1. Applying tint, relaxer, bleach, or pretend with shaving cream. When you get to the crown, use a diagonal parting. When you get to the front of the head, the parting is straight across. 2. The card might say 1 out of 4, or 3 out of 4, or 4 out of 4. Do what the state board card says. 4 out of 4 equals 1 whole head. 3. The all-purpose comb shows 1 to 6 inches and can be used for measurements. You can measure with the numbers on the top of the comb. 4. Remember, when you apply shaving cream or pretend that you are doing a tint, relaxer, or bleach, always have a piece of Sanex strip so you can use the Sanex strip to separate the hair from the shaving cream, so the shaving cream would not go on the other side of the hair. Make sure you part the hair in 4 sections and you secure a clip on each section. Another reminder regarding tints. Take your watch. When you are at the state board, don't talk to the instructor for anything, even if you wanted to ask a question, and do not talk to your patron. Wash your hands with soap and water. Put a Sanex strip on patron neck to protect her skin from touching the drape. For chemicals, place 2 towels on patrons. For no chemicals, place 1 towel on patron. When applying chemicals on patron, use gloves. When a product is in a container, always take out with a spatula and never your fingers. Never put anything in uniform pockets. Always be clean and have the uniform required by state board. A reminder regarding the PD test. PD test for state board. In your state board card, you will put the test was negative. Test the PD test on your client in the back of the ear, the size of a quarter in the bend of the elbow. Pretend 24 hours. Apply the PD test with a spatula and wipe off with cotton. Wash your hands before and after. For gel tint, water, hydrogen peroxide, equal parts fill. HP blue color. You will fill out the rest of the card at state board. You do not talk to the client. You let instructor flip the pages. For tints, you do the skin test, and for hot wax as well. You do not have to do skin test for bleaches and relaxers. A final reminder. Grays in front, going darker also. Going lighter in the crown. Bleach and relaxer at the nape. Virgin is not always from the scalp, but virgin tint example is 1/2 inch away from scalp. Relaxer, smooth. Bleach, walk. Tints, comb through. You do not have to do a skin test for bleaches and relaxers. Vaseline base for all chemicals. If you go away from the scalp, you are doing it because of the body heat. It will make it go up. The following is a hair color list. Part 1, blondes. 12G, blondest blonde, parentheses, gold. 12BL, blondest beige, parentheses, beige. 12G2, blondest gold, parentheses, gold. 12R3, blondest strawberry, parentheses, red. 20D, arctic blonde, parentheses, drab. No red or gold. 30D, accent blonde, parentheses, drab. 24D, soft mist, parentheses, drab. 26D, winter wheat, parentheses, drab. 91D-N, starlit blonde, parentheses, drab. No toner value tint. 40D, topaz, parentheses, drab. 27G, spring honey, parentheses, gold. 41G, golden apricot, parentheses, gold. 25G, sun blonde brown, parentheses, gold. 92D-N, daybreak blonde, parentheses, drab. No toner value. 28D, autumn mist, parentheses, drab. 93D-N, doozy blonde, parentheses, drab. 34D, hazy mist, parentheses, drab. 32D, moon haze, parentheses, drab. 42D, moon gold, parentheses, drab. Part 2, brunettes, or brown. 35G, sunlight brown, parentheses, gold. 26D, moonlit brown, parentheses, drab. 94D-N, twilight brown, parentheses, drab. No toner value. 37D, iced brown, parentheses, drab. 46D, chestnut brown, parentheses, drab. 39G, chestnut brown, parentheses, drab. 95N, nightfall brown, parentheses, drab. 57D, coffee brown, parentheses, drab. 48D, stable brown, parentheses, drab. Part 3, blacks. 51D, black velvet, parentheses, drab. 52D, black azure, parentheses, drab. Part 4, reds. 29R, honey red, parentheses, red. 31R, sunny auburn, parentheses, red. 43R, sun bronze, parentheses, red. 33R